And welcome to Experts on LTD Radio. It is nice to have you with us today. Neeraj Varma is on the line from Calgary, Alberta. Neeraj owns a company called WebPro Consulting. So first of all, Neeraj, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Great to be here.
Let's talk a little bit about your background. First of all, you are an SEO expert, that of course search engine optimization, and you want to talk today about the role of videos on the website as well. How did you discover these secrets?
A lot of trial and error, and basically I had a website. I've been doing this for about 10 years now, and I had my own websites, and was wondering how in the world am I going to get traffic to my website, because if there's no traffic, there's no business. So I started experimenting and learning and reading and talking to other people and networking, and it all came together, and keywords is the basic thing that we go by here, and whatever keywords that we want to get to the top of Google for, we can now do that fairly reliably now.
So if somebody came to you and said, all right, I need your help, I understand the need for videos on the website, what's the process you would take them through?
If you already have a video, then basically you give us the job, and we'll get you to the first page of Google for whatever keywords that you're targeting. And that's it. Your job is done. We'll give Google the whatever food, as I call it. We'll give them delicious food, so the Google will come running to get it, and then we'll push you up to the top of the rankings. And when you get to the first page of Google, that's when you'll really start to see the traffic coming in. And the reason I prefer video over websites, and of course we do websites as well, and they're fantastic. The reason I prefer video is because you rank a lot quicker, and it's easier to get to the top and stay to the top of the rankings in Google. And frankly, that's where the traffic is. So when people are looking for your type of business, they will put in some words into the search box, they'll hit enter, a bunch of listings come up, and yours will be one of the first few listings that comes up. And if you're showing on the first few listings, people will click on your link, they will see your video, and then they will respond to that.
By the way, I should mention, if you've just joined us, Neeraj Varma, an expert in SEO and the use of videos on the Internet, and you can check him out as part of our LTD Radio website. You can find him at small-business-marketing.ltdradio.com. What makes up a good video, Neeraj?
Well, a good video is informative, and a good video is, frankly, what Google is looking for. And what Google is looking for is they're looking for people, or they're looking for content that their audience, meaning the people who are searching for something online, that are looking for. So if you've got good information that your prospective customers are interested in, that's what makes up a good video. So basically what you have to think about is, okay, so what is my business, and what is it that I say to people to get them interested in doing business with me? And that's what you have to focus on. And if you basically say what you probably say every day of your life in your business into a video camera, and we put that online and we get traffic to it, that is going to get you people calling you, people coming into your store, and that's what it takes to get business into your business, or from the Internet.
So it's kind of a two-pronged approach then. First of all, you develop or help develop the video, and then you help drive traffic to that video to increase sales. Am I correct on that?
Exactly. Yes. A lot of times when people do a video, they try to mimic the TV commercials that they've seen on TV, and frankly, they just don't work, especially on the Internet, because people are looking for real information, solid information on the Internet, and the more real you are on the video, the more genuine you seem to be, the more credibility you will have. And anything that adds glitz or glamour, if you want to call it, onto the video, people start discounting that as, oh, this is just another pitch. But if you get a human being on the camera, or even just an audio with some slides behind it, but if it's a real person talking to real prospective customers, or it looks like you're talking to real prospective customers, then it really connects with your audience. And that connection is what you're looking for when you're doing a video. We've got a program that we offer where we will have somebody interview you, and you basically, go out and tell people why they should be doing business with you, and we'll ask you all the proper questions and everything so that you say the right things. So it's really not that difficult. And then what we'll do is we'll put the slides behind it. You'll give us some images about your business, and maybe you'll demonstrate something or something like that. And we'll put all the images behind it, and that's your video. It's very, very simple to do. Now, you can go out and spend tens of thousands of dollars on making a so-called professional video, but I guarantee you, you will not make money from that professional, polished video. What you need is genuine, honest, human-to-human contact, and, just be who you are and talk to the customers like you normally do, and it'll work very well.
You have a special deal going right now for LTD radio listeners as well, and I want to point people to that because we've set up a special website for it. It is smallbusinessmarketing.ltdradio.com. Let me give that to you one more time, smallbusinessmarketing.ltdradio.com. A couple of quick questions for you, Neeraj. You mentioned earlier that there are some things that you shouldn't be doing, like the glitzy, glamoury things, the professional videos. What other things do you see that people are doing incorrectly that they could fix to increase their results from marketing videos on the internet?
When people think of advertising, somehow or other they go into this mode that they have to be all stilted and gimmicky and just talk in headlines and just talk at people. And that's the biggest mistake you could make, is basically when somebody's watching your video, you're one-on-one with them. So what you need to do is you need to just talk to the people. That's it. Just talk to the people like you normally would in a human-to-human situation, one-to-one situation. And if you start getting stilted in your language, if you start getting too jargony, if you start, snowing them, they will not like it and they won't respond. And very, very easily understood in internet terms is that either they won't watch your video, and Google is tracking you, by the way. The Google tracks to see whether or not people are watching your video all the way through. So either they won't watch your video, or if they do watch your video, they won't call you. So what you need to do is you need to just really give people down-to-earth, detailed information that you can provide. And frankly, it's the easiest thing to do on video. If you can take a camera and just do a demonstration for somebody about your product or service and tell them why this is good and why this is bad, and we can do a dozen different videos like that. And when we've done that type of a video, people will appreciate that you've taken the time to explain things properly, and they will respond, and they will call you, they will come into your store, and they will give you business.
I want to mention once again as well, Neeraj, that you have a special offer for LTD radio listeners, and they can check it out at smallbusinessmarketing.ltdradio.com. That is smallbusinessmarketing.ltdradio.com. Any final tips you want to pass on to folks before we wrap it up here?
Well, basically what you need to do is when you get to that website, smallbusiness.ltdradio.com, there's an offer for a free report that you can get on how to do search engine optimization for your video, for your website or whatever, and just sign up for the free offer. And then when you get into the free offer, you'll also see the offer for if you want us to do some work for you. But on the other hand, it's pretty darn good information, so maybe you just want to have a look at the report anyways.
Smallbusinessmarketing.ltdradio.com is the website. Smallbusinessmarketing.ltdradio.com. Neeraj Varma from WebPro Consulting, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.